guys, it's Jess. This is the Wednesday video, which is the Bible study. I'm just letting you know today is not going to be a Bible study. I'm going to start that next week because I'm going to be doing it throughout this week. But I just wanted to hop on here and explain what's going to happen for this Bible study, how I go about the Bible study, and how to read the Bible or how to study the Bible. I hope you enjoy the video. I'm just going to share what we're going to go through for this first Bible study. I'm going to do Proverbs a day. I've done this in the past. I did this in June, and honestly it was really encouraging and just like really cool to just go through a Proverbs a day and just see what like stuck out to me. It's very wise. It's the book of wisdom, and so it was really cool to just see what wisdom stuck with me and what will help encourage me. First thing is going to be Proverbs a day. Every Wednesday I'm going to be posting, and it's going to be kind of like a week in my life, and I'm going to go over each proverb, what I learned from it. I'm going to be starting with this week and then going on. And so I just really encourage you to do a Proverbs a day with me. And if you're watching this later on, don't worry if you're not doing it at the same time as me, but like I still encourage you to do Proverbs a day. It's really cool and just amazing to like go through, and I love Proverbs. So the first thing that I wanted to mention is I do a Bible study, or my devotion time, my quiet time. I do that every morning. I just figured that it's the easiest time for me, but also for me personally, I think it's better to start my day off with God and start my day off with quiet time rather than ending it. I think I do pray at the end of the day and throughout the day, but I think it's really important to start your day off with God and be reading His Word, because it just helps set the tone for the day and makes your day so much better. If that time works for you, just wake up in 30 minutes to an hour earlier and just see what God speaks to you. I have the She Reads Truth Bible. Focuses. A really good Bible. Before this, I didn't have a study Bible. Honestly, it helps me so much to have a study Bible, because even though like I love reading through the Bible, sometimes I don't understand what's going on. And what's cool about the She Reads Truth Bible is it gives like the background, which is very helpful, especially for like Old Testament and stuff. And then it also, for a lot of different passages and verses, it has a devotion to go along with it. It's from different women that have read the Bible and what that passage has meant to them, or how to apply that passage to your life. And so it's just like really helpful to have like little devotions and little commentaries going along with the Bible. The next thing is I don't use the Bible app. I know that's kind of weird. A lot of people use the Bible app for their Bible, and I'm not bashing on that. I think it's completely fine. For me personally, I think it's really distracting for me to go on my phone for my Bible. I have the Bible app because I love to be able to just like have a Bible with me at all times, and to be able to pull up verses if I need it or different things like that. I love how you could use the search tool and literally search any word that you need to find in the Bible and like basically find it. I love that it has the devotions. I sometimes do go through those, but I just go through the devotions and use my physical Bible. So if the Bible app works for you, or you don't have a Bible, go along, like use your Bible app. But for me personally, I just use a physical Bible because it helps me not to be distracted by the notifications and everything. Next thing I have is I have a notebook. For this notebook, I write down just what I think that God's speaking to me in the time. I might write down verses or quotes if I'm listening to a podcast. I bring this to every sermon. Whenever I watch a sermon or listen to a podcast, I have this and I just write down quotes or whatever that I believe like God's showing me or speaking to me. And sometimes I just use it to journal and write down my thoughts. The next thing that I have is I have the prayer journal. Prayer journal is probably the best thing you could do with your spiritual life. I didn't start this until this year. My grandma has always had a prayer journal. She always asks, "What do you need prayer for?" And she just writes it down. And that has always been so encouraging to me because like I just love how she doesn't ever say that she's gonna pray for someone unless she writes it down. She doesn't want to feel that she's lying to them or that she committed to something when she didn't actually follow through with it. I realized I need to start now so that I can actually like just start praying for people that I'm saying I'm praying for, and also write down my prayers and realize God is working. I always check off the prayers that are answered or write down praises, and I also write down what I'm thankful for at the moment. And it's so encouraging to go back. And so yes, I encourage you to, besides reading the Bible, but above like even journaling, I encourage you to do a prayer journal. I like to also go through devotions. Right now I am reading the Live from Sadie Robertson. It's a really good book. She just has so much wisdom and I love reading her books. But I think the number one thing is just making sure you are reading the Bible. Putting some time aside along with your devotions and also praying and making sure that you have prayer life along with that. One thing that I love the She Reads Truth Bible is I get to write in the margins or I highlight what I use for that. These mild liners, I love them. They don't bleed through, they're pastel and cute, and yeah, I love them. This to write micron. I usually use the 0.2. Those also don't bleed through your Bible pages. I love to journal, I love to write, just use my creative side for the Bible. I'm going to be going through this week and filming a week in my life Bible studies, and I'll post that next Wednesday. If you learn anything or if anything is happening, if you have any recommendations for future Bible studies, let me know in the comments below or message me. Thank you for watching. I hope this kind of helped you to maybe start a Bible routine and get into the Word and have your personal quiet time. But yeah, thank you for watching. See you later.